A new report from Axios this week has revealed that Donald Trump isn't just talking about going on his revenge tour should he win back the White House in November. Oh no! Sources close to the Trump campaign have confirmed to Axios that he actually has plans, and not just plans up in his head. They have said, according to this report, that he has drawn up plans with his lawyers to prosecute President Biden if he wins in November and retakes the White House. The former president has plans that, according to these people, are written out to prosecute the current president, who at that point will then be the former president, for crimes that, nobody knows quite what they are yet. Republicans in the House have been working on it for over a year and they've come up with absolutely nothing. But Trump is still going to make Biden's life a living hell because he's still mad that he lost the 2020 election. Now, I know that the media right now is inundated with Trump stories. Like, I feel like at this point, all I'm even talking about these days is Trump, 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 because he's all over the headlines. And the problem with that is that some of these bigger stories that deserve more media attention, deserve to be in more headlines, deserve to be talked about a lot more, like this one, they kind of hit and then they disappear, right? We got to move on to the next stupid Trump thing. We got to go talk about what he just put out on Truth Social. We got to talk about what he just said about abortion. We got to talk about this thing he did and that thing he did and this and that and this. And because of that, these stories that show that he is already planning on abusing his power if he gets in the White House, these stories don't get enough oxygen. And that is a shame because these are the kinds of stories that the public needs to hear about. They need to know that Donald Trump is not going back to Washington, D.C. because he has unfinished business with his policies. He's not going back to D.C. because he actually thinks he can save America, as he says. He wants to go back to D.C. because he wants to punish everyone that pissed him off for the last 8 years and possibly beyond that. That is what this is, and that is what this story is about. Trump has said, "I am your retribution. I am your vengeance." Those are both lines that he has used with his supporters in rallies, in fundraising emails, and in interviews. He has said those exact words. This is what he means by it. And when he's done with Biden, he'll find another target. Hell, he'll find more targets before he's done with Biden. I'm willing to bet that if they have plans drawn up to go after Biden, they have plans drawn up to go against other people as well. And where does it end? We saw this week, Donald Trump turned on his good longtime buddy, Lindsey Graham. Because Lindsey Graham disagreed with Donald Trump on one thing, and now Trump is out for blood against Lindsey Graham. So it doesn't matter. And this is what the MAGA people have to understand. It doesn't matter if you are a diehard Trump supporter. You will eventually slip up. And at that point, there's a target on your back, just like there is on mine, and just like there is on everybody watching this video. No one is safe. You can drape yourself in all the MAGA apparel that you want, but eventually you're going to say, you know what? I don't agree with him on this. And suddenly, you're locked in the gulag next to a guy like me. Because Trump doesn't care. If you're not with him 100% of the time, you are his enemy. And if he gets back into that White House, he will come after you.